Welcome. All right, Leahs. This is the third week of March, and I want to say thank you for being here. Thank you for being back. All right, Leah. So we have the Five of Swords in the reverse, problematic situation with Aquarian. They're now recognizing what an Aquarian, together with the Aries, have done. They're onto an Aries person and is now recognizing what an Aquarian and an Aries have done. Then we see the energy of the eight of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, and they are now recognizing that a whole lot of money went through the hand of a Sagittarian and a Aries man. Whoever this Aries man is and whatever is transpiring, they recognize that an Aries man and his wife, a judgment call is coming down on an Aries man and his wife. They're now recognizing what the Aries man and his wife have done. An Aries man and his wife have to pay a lot of money. A judgment call is coming down on them. Wow. So we see Aquarian found out a lot of secrecy that was going on. Yes, this is definitely an Aquarian. This is like an investigation. Once the energy of the Five of Swords is Aquarian, and they're not really happy with you, Leos, that had collaborated with an Aries and a Sagittarian, because I see you Leos and a Sagittarian is in problems with a whole lot of money, and it has to do with some sort of a family. So I see if you or a lot of families, and you Leo's families are in financial problems, Aries family is in financial problem, that you know, and a Sagittarian. And if you are married to a Sagittarian, you and the Sagittarian is in a whole lot of problems. See, the end to a theft, the tower where a theft was created. And once there is money with the energy of the rat, it is about theft of a huge amount of money. They're now going to be recognizing that a family, they're going to be getting the secrecy of families. It has to do with the Aries family, you Leos, a Sagittarian, and if you are married to a Sagittarian Leo, it's going to be affecting you. They're now seeing what a Aries man and a young woman have done, because this is not his wife. This is a young woman of 40 years and older. So they're now recognizing that you Aries and you Leos and an Aries older man could have took a whole lot of money that was not yours, and a judgment call is coming down. All right, so you can see this, ladies and gentlemen, and depends on who and in the house where they fall, you know exactly who these people are. So here is this Nine of Pentacles, because here the week is about a tower moment, because they're now recognizing, and if you notice, Leo, this is your house, and you have enemies, and you Leos are going to be recognizing that a Aries was your greatest enemy, because it's as if you Leos was not aware of who this Aries is, and this Aries used you to accumulate a whole lot of money, and now they are recognizing what has happened and transpiring. And if you notice that young Page of Swords, for some of you is a family, and this young person is a Libran person that have to pay back a whole lot of money. So whoever this, if you have a Libran child, this Libran child have to pay back a whole lot of money, and this Libran child is in a whole lot of problems, a whole lot of financial problems, okay? So Leos, there is some sort of a contract. They're going to be finding out that you Leos had some sort of a contract, and you Leos and your family, whether especially married Leos, because you see the family and Leos that is married, you're going to be having some sort of a financial problem with the family, because they're now getting a lot of details, and this is in the reverse, because a Pisces is now giving a lot of details about you Leos and some sort of a contract that you made a lot of money with. And the law is coming down to end because people in Aquarius is now seeing the truth of some secret contract that was created, and the law is now coming down to end this secret contract because they recognize that a Pisces person have accumulated a lot of money by using some sort of a secret contract. So Leos, if you are connected to a Pisces person, you and this Pisces person accumulated a whole lot of money on some sort of a contract, and they're now going to be recognizing because the law is stepping in, and this is no win. Because if you notice, the law is coming down on a Cancer that is connected to a Aries man, and they're recognizing that this Cancer took a contract and accumulate a whole lot of money, and this Cancer had some sort of a secret contract. So if you notice, the energy of justice and the High Princess is about secret contract, where a Pisces have accumulated a whole lot of money by using documentation, business plan that was not his, and they're now recognizing how much money the Pisces have accumulated from some sort of a documentation, business plan that was stolen, and they're now coming down on the Pisces. This person is between the ages of 25 and 50, and they recognize that the Pisces family has accumulated a lot of money secretly, and it has something to do with you young Aries women between the energy of 25 and 50, and now they're recognizing exactly how a Scorpio, a Pisces man, accumulates so much money. They're going to be now recognizing that you, Leo, collaborated with a older Aries man and accumulate a lot of money that was not yours. So this is going to be coming out because here is the Pisces man, and the Pisces man is turning their backs at you, Leos, because you, Leos, took documentation, gave it to a Pisces man, say that this document was yours, and now they're recognizing it's not true. So they're now recognizing that a Scorpion had a whole lot of documentation, gave it to you, Leos. You, Leos, and a Pisces man. It's like some sort of a business document and a business plan. And you, Leos, have used it with a Pisces to accumulate a whole lot of money. So I see they are going to be shutting down some sort of a secret contract that a Cancer and an old Aries man have, because they now recognize the contract is based on secrecy. Because I see a Gemini is going to be giving up a Cancer, and it's going to be saying, listen, the Cancer have a copy of that contract also. So people in authority is going to be very happy to find out, because they now recognize that a lot of you, Leos, have a whole lot of money. You and your family have a whole lot of money. And now they're recognizing how is because they were using data and information of a Scorpion and a Pisces person. And they're going to be recognizing the truth and how much money you, Leos, have accumulated. Now, secrecy is coming out. And Aquarian is now recognizing, because if you notice, the moon is twice in your reading, Leos, and only Leos that is dealing with Cancers and Gemini, they're now going to be recognizing a situation that was playing out. So some sort of an investigation is going to be happening, and they're going to be coming down on an Aries person, and you, Leos, are going to be getting out of a situation. So it's as if you, Leos, had collaborated with an Aries person, and they're getting a lot of details and information about this Aries family, and a judgment call is going to be coming down because they're now recognizing that this Aries family was using you, Leos, to accumulate a whole lot of money. Worries and problematic situation for Sagittarian and Leo women. Sagittarian and Leo women that worked together with the Aries man is in a whole lot of problems. Okay, so whoever this Aries man is in his family, they now have a lot of data and information about this Aries man and his family and what this Aries man and his family has done. People now recognizing that this Aries man use you young Leos to accumulate a lot of wealth. Now, however a Sagittarian come into play, is a Sagittarian your mother? Because a Sagittarian and you Leos have accumulated a lot of money. And they're now recognizing, because a Virgo man is protecting his family from a situation what you Leos and a Sagittarian have created. The secret is now out, and I see an Aquarian man is taking down a Taurus, and an Aquarian man recognized what a Taurus have done and how a Taurus created contracts and accumulated a lot of money. They and a Pisces. So if you notice, all of this money is up, where a lot of you Leo has accumulated a lot of money, and they're now recognizing that how you did it is that the data and information, the contract is based on someone else's identity and information. So this is very crazy, and this always come out in text period, text time. So a lot of you are going to be successfully overcoming the secrecy between a Taurus and a Gemini. A Taurus and a Gemini had a whole lot of secrets. Truths are going to be revealed, because a Gemini is going to be telling how this money, how you Leos accumulate this money, and you Leos have to pay back this money. Okay, so I see a lot of you Leos is now turning your backs on a Aries man, because a lot of you Leos is now, especially young Leos between the ages of 18 and 50, you're now recognizing that it's not your father, it's not coming up as your father or your husband. Maybe it was your side piece cake, but whoever this man is going to jail for accumulating a lot of money from families and using you Leos to do this. And he and a Sagittarian is definitely going to jail, because a Sagittarian is having it hard to cope, because the Sagittarian recognized that a whole lot of money is missing, and they're now recognizing that this Aries man and you young Leos have, because a judgment call is coming down, and this Aries man is turning his back on you young Leos and is saying that you need to pay back the money. So it's a crazy situation. It's not your father, definitely not your father. This man is in the house of a business. So this man could have been doing business or using you young women to do business and taking a lot of money for him, and they're going to be recognizing. So it's as if this man opened some sort of a bank account for you Leos, and you were accumulating a lot of money using someone else's information, and they're not going to be recognizing. So I see a judgment call coming down on you young Leos. You young Leos that is in a relationship with a Virgo. This Virgo is going to be protecting their family. I see this Virgo used to help you financially, but they're going to be stepping away. And it's as if you and a Pisces have to repay this money. Okay, so this is a serious situation, because now data and information came up, and they recognize that a Pisces family was taken down a lot of money. They're getting a lot of details and information. For some of you is that they were taken down, because here it's a detailed information coming out, and they recognize that a Scorpion had a lot of secrets. Whoever the Scorpion is and whatever is happening, there is some sort of a secret contract that you Leos have that you were using that was for a Scorpion. And they're going to be recognizing how much money you Leos have accumulated on the name of a Scorpion. So I see a Pisces man is turning his back on you Leos, because the Pisces man is like, you were the one who gave me the documentation, resolve the situation. You took the documentation, or you gave me the documentation. We both acquired the money. So, deal with the situation, because I'm not going to be burned with this, because I need to look after my family. So you young Leo women that had a relationship with a Pisces man, this man is turning his back, because this man recognized that data and information you gave to them to do some sort of a business was not yours. And now a corporation came down on the Pisces man, and the Pisces man is saying, Leo, return the money, because the money wasn't yours. They have data and information and recognize that you had some sort of a contract that is the copy of someone else's contract. So a lot of people are now going to be recognizing that you, Leo women, together with a whole the Aries man, had collaborated with this family and create some sort of a contract and some business plan, and had documentation that was not for this man. This man gave it to you, you gave it to a Pisces, you and a Pisces set up some sort of a business. They're now recognizing that this money, because a corporation now recognized that you Leos had used the identity of a Scorpion in order to accumulate this. Leos that have Scorpion parents, they're going to be recognizing that your parents have been creating a whole lot of secret contract, and the law is coming down. So if your parents are both Scorpion, your parents are in a whole lot of problems now. A whole lot of problems, because your parents have created secret contract, because the law is now coming down on a Cancer, and the Gemini gave up the Cancer. The Gemini recognized that the Cancer was creating a lot of secret contract with a Scorpio, and gave this Cancer up, and the law came down on a Cancer and is canceling all the contract, because this Cancer is connected and at work also with an Aries man. So a huge judgment call, because they're not going to be recognizing that you Leos are going to be left to pay back a whole lot of money that you gave to an old Aries man and a Cancer. They now recognize that you Leos are not the right person. So problems, a whole lot of problems. And secret contract, because I see a Gemini is going to be recognizing, no, this is a secret contract. There is no double contract. There is one contract. I should know. I signed it. So a Gemini is now recognizing how you Leos and your family have accumulated so much wealth. And I see people in authority is going to be saying to you, young Leos, you need to pay back all of this money, because the documentation is not yours. And it's a whole lot of money, because you can see here that the Sagittarian and you Leos, whether you're family members, are in a whole lot of problems. And they now recognize what this Aries man have done, because in the house of Aries, they're investigating an Aries man, and this is an Aries businessman. It is in the house of the 10th house, which is business, the boss. Okay, so this Aries man could have been your boss, Leos, and they're investigating, because you see, when that sign comes up, it's that in the Aries house, they're investigating your boss or an older man that you were connected with in business, and they're now recognizing what this man has done. In your house, you're having problems. You will succeed, the Aries, but you have enemies, Leos, and a Virgo family is turning their backs to you. They're not recognizing that a lot of you Leos and your family members have some sort of a secret contract, because again, the moon comes up. Whenever the moon comes up, showing up the secret contract, because an Aquarian is getting to the bottom of the situation and recognizing a play that went on, and you Aries got connected with an Aries man, businessman, and you can see that he's sitting in the 10th house, and they're now recognizing that this businessman used you, Leo, to get a lot of money. They're onto a Taurus and their family. They recognize that a Taurus and their family had also collaborated with an Aries man. They're now getting so much details and information. A Gemini is now showing up how your family Leos, your family have a lot of money, and they are going to be ordering you Leos and that family use some sort of a contract to accumulate a whole lot of money. They're going to be getting the original contract and recognize that you Leo wasn't speaking the truth. So I see they're going to be recognizing that this because this is the star is about Aquarian. Uranus is coming, and Uranus as the energy of people in legal higher authority is now recognizing a contract that gave you Leos and your family a whole lot of money, and they're going to be shutting it down because they're now recognizing that this contract was signed by a Aries man that didn't have the right protocol to sign it. So they're now going to be recognizing a whole lot of data and information is going to be coming out, and whoever is in a relationship with a Pisces, whether you're divorcing this person or you're separated from this person is now going to be recognizing that you Leos and your family, because it's a young Leo person and their family, they're going to be holding on. And especially if your family is, you know, your parents is Aquarian, they're going to be holding on you young Leos and your Aquarian parents to repay a whole lot of money. And now they're getting details and information and documentation and recognize how a Pisces had accumulated a whole lot of money. They now have the details and information. So truths is going to be revealed. Wow, Leos, what a week. The money is in a contractual agreement, and the money is in where they found out, because this is ending, where they found out that you Sagittarian, that you Leos and a Sagittarian had took a whole lot of money from our family. And they recognized that this Aries was pretending to be a businessman and use you to accumulate a whole lot of money. So Leos, the money is there, but they're not recognizing that the money is not really yours. Okay, because they're recognizing that you Leos that accumulated a whole lot of money in the family, it has something to do with the details of a Pisces and a Scorpion. And they recognize that a lot of you, Leo, had a secret contract that was for a Scorpion. And that's how you accumulate so much money. And they're now recognizing it. Namaste. Until next time.